Coastal highway construction, federal government begins payment of compensation. Can you imagine? So the coastal highway from Lagos to Calabar that Tinubu's government is starting now everybody is shouting that a lot of properties are going to be demolished, a lot of businesses are going to be destroyed. Now they say they have started paying compensation. So this coastal highway now that is taken as a federal project, how many years do they think they are going to finish it? This compensation that they are starting, I'm sure they are starting from Lagos. Okay, and I'm sure Tinubu will not carry this project beyond Lagos, even if it starts at all. He's going to use this opportunity to do the Lagos part of it and leave the other part for future government to do. Because it will not be easy to cross Lagos into Ondo State, Ilaje, from Ondo State cross enter Edo State, um, to Kuku at the back of the river there, and then from Kuku you enter Warri Delta State, and from Delta State you enter Bayelsa. From Bayelsa you enter Rivers. From Rivers you enter Akwa Ibom. From Akwa Ibom you enter Cross Rivers. That project they can't finish it in 100 years. And this compensation you are paying because you are a Lagos man and now you are in power, you are starting with Lagos and you are compensating Lagos properly. I'm sure this guy will not do beyond Lagos. Who is going to compensate other states and how is government going to do that? Because the challenges they are going to see by the time they cross Ondo, enter Edo State, Delta, Bayelsa, Rivers, Akwa Ibom and Cross Rivers, it's not going to be a joke. This project is going to be a very useless project. I've never seen anybody that. Why not develop or why not work on East-West Road all the way from Lagos through Edo Delta and up to Bayelsa River State, Akwa Ibom and Cross Rivers, the road that Jonathan started? Why not go back to it and make sure that it is working well and there is maximum security? And you see how life people will appreciate you more than this coastal road. Use the East-West Road to replace coastal road and it will be better. The coastal road is a waste, serious waste of money, I tell you the truth. Except you just want to develop Lagos State. That is all. This guy agenda is to develop only Lagos State because he can't, in his own 8 years, he can't do more than Lagos State. The federal government on Wednesday began the payment of compensation to Nigerians affected by demolitions to give way for the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway project. Say you started paying compensation to Lagos people, to Lagos part of the road, because you've not paid compensation to Bayelsa, to Rivers, to Akwa Ibom, to Cross Rivers, to Delta, to Edo, to Ondo. You have not paid them. So don't say you started paying compensation. Say you started paying Lagos people the compensation. We can understand that, but not all the states. Don't say Nigerians. During the stakeholders meeting in Lagos State on Wednesday, the Minister of Works, David Umahi, announced that the federal government would pay 2.75 billion in compensation to property owners affected by the demolition for the coastal highway covering Channel 0 to Channel 3. So what are you saying now? Because 2.7 billion, that is Lagos State. If you're going to pay compensation, the compensation might be more than the money for the construction money for that construction. I tell you. So he stated that additional compensation is anticipated to be disbursed in the coming days. Many Nigerians have cried out over the demolition of properties for the project while calling on the federal government to do the needful by paying adequate compensation to the affected individuals. This move is in response to that demand. Can you imagine? So what this guy is saying now is that they have started paying compensation, and they are saying they have started paying compensation to Nigerians. And I personally disagree because they are the Lagos side of it and they are struggling to settle the Lagos side of it. And I'm presuming that Tinubu will not do anything beyond the Lagos side of that road for his full 8 years in office. I'm pretty sure. Because Lagos side might even be easier because that is the direct on Atlantic. By the time you cross Lagos and enter Ondo to Edo, you start going through creeks and channels. And you're going to have multiple bridges. If we are not able to do Lagos Ibadan for 20 years, if not more than 30 years, is it coastal road are going to finish in 20 years? This government is joking. This government is obviously joking. And let's see exactly what people are saying. So I'm hopeful that the coastal highway will truly connect the southwest and south-south. I love this initiative, better connecting Nigeria to Nigeria than Nigeria to Nigeria Republic. Who is English? So say Igbo with their hatred, chai. They don't think positive for this country. Now, wow. How is it concerning Igbo now? Where has Igbo spoken here? Federal government, well done. At least good, good. They help. Which one they help? Eh? Which one they help? They are not even qualified for any compensation for erecting structures on the setback 250 meters from the road to the coastal line belongs to the government. Another scam. Why creating new one while the old needs to be put in order? This project is not supposed to be now. I agree. Compensation is another new development. It's great ideas. Okay. Oh. Now let this east-west road that the people are dying be fixed properly. Exactly. Let the east-west road that people are dying already by accident, by several things, by kidnapping, by banditry, by so many things. Let it be fixed first. They will not go there. Nigerians no longer believe federal government. Besides, what's the big deal about this coastal road? There's no big deal. There's actually no big deal. We see that it's going to be a propaganda project. It's not going to go anywhere. As a result, the people confirm that they are paid before we can believe Mr. Umahi and the government that compensation is being paid, because this is a government that does not keep to their words, and that is correct. David Umahi, well-meaning Nigerians like Peter Obi, told us that the federal government was not likely going to pay compensation, okay, for the demolished structures affected by the federal government coastal lines road project just a few days ago, before you are now announcing that you are about to start payment of compensation to affected property owners. And you just yesterday was accusing Obi of inciting the Southeast people against Tinubu's government. How, I ask? Okay, you, Umahi, has been a clog in the wheel of progress of Indigo for a long time. Okay, why are you doing that? We don't know. But remember that when the chips are down, we shall see if you can defeat the Igbo nation. That was a good. So I say, Yaribafu, what can 2.5 billion do? There is a single property here in Abuja goes for 3 billion. Can you imagine? It is a good idea to pay them their compensation, but with a reasonable amount that is comparable to the value of their demolished properties. Yes, is the appropriation on this road not 500 million in the budget? So why are you paying compensation of 2 billion? This was serious. You will pay them naira with no value, both home and abroad. It has no value both home and abroad. So what is happening now is that Omahi said that they've started paying compensation, but it's going to be woody project. I know that. It's just like when they say that they are helping the naira to come back, and people are saying this is just woody. It's not going to last. They say it should keep quiet. Where are we? All the promises that Tinubu has made, which one has he fulfilled? Nothing. None. So this one is also one of them. Nobody will believe them until the project is finished.